this is what we have. The other ultimate gigging amp, the Lewis Electric Buster. It's a 1x12 combo, set up kind of like a Tweed amp with the controls on top. They've mounted the amplifier sideways. Just give you a little look around here. We have basically a 5E3, like a Tweed Deluxe circuit. There have been some modifications, but yeah, you have two normal inputs, two bright inputs. I tend to hang out on the normal one, maybe normal two if I need a little attenuation. Simple volume control, another volume control for the bright channel, and then a simple tone control. And that's pretty much it. You can kind of see down on the bottom here. Sorry for the sideways. They come loaded with a Celestion 30, vintage 30H. That's a good all-around speaker for this amp, and it is kind of offset. Strymon El Capistan, Vemoram Jan Ray, Kingtone Duelist, and then I'm just running a tuner here. All these are into a true bypass loop switch, so they're out when they're out. Heritage H150 with the Ron Ellis pickups in it. Here's a neck pickup clean, and this is the same exact settings I'm using for any of the video with me playing to the backing track. Has a little bit of reverb too. Bridge pickup. Jan Ray to add a little mild bit of overdrive. Switch to the Duelist. This is both sides of the Duelist, so you've got a like a Marshall Blues Breaker with a tube screamer going into it. So this is the max amount of gain. Volume's at about 2.5 right now. In a band scenario with drums, I tend to run it at about 3, and that's about as much as I need. I mean, with the Lewis Electric Buster, you do have a 5E3 Tweed platform that's normally 2 6v6s, giving around 12 to 14 watts, like a Tweed Deluxe. But the great thing about these amps is that they have a more intense output transformer, and they're designed to be run with 6v6s or 6L6s, all kind of like the Neil Young running Tweed Deluxe is really hot with big tubes and, you know, getting just monstrous tones. And this amp can do that. You can put the 6L6s into it, or 5881s. And that's what I have in it currently because I want the extra headroom. It actually gives you almost, I don't know, it's probably around 28 watts out of this tiny little 1x12 combo. And it makes it perfect size for a band scenario. I'd say the only drawback with this amp is, you know, the low end. You only get so much low end out of a 1x12 combo. Luckily, it is an offset combo, so you have more of a wide body. So you do get a little bit more low end having the larger baffle and, you know, just the bigger box for the combo cabinet. But what these things do shine in is mid-range harmonics. Just being able to really slice through a mix in a nice way, not in an ice pick to the forehead sort of way. I mean, it's actually more of a pleasing sound. But yeah, take a listen. Here's the amp clean. I have the tone control on about 7. Let me just show you. I'm just going to set the volume about the same for the bright channel. I'm just going to switch to bright. Same thing. Back to normal. And the volume, you know, like any of these amps, between, you know, 2 and 3, there's a certain spot where it just kicks on and you have a really hard time, you know, getting the exact volumes. But normal, bright. So there is some upper mids as well as, you know, the highs in the bright. But again, I always tend to go towards normal channel and just dime out the tone. Here is the normal again. And I'm on 7. Sometimes I'll go up to about 8 in a live scenario. Here it is sweeped. So down to nothing. You can see with that tone wide open, you're opening the floodgates to overdriving the actual amp. And I'll just do this really briefly here. This is the tone wide open. I'm just going to turn the amp up a little bit just so you can hear the amp's gain. Again, this is the Heritage. It's like a Les Paul with Ron Ellis LRPs in it. But give you an idea of real overdrive. Loud. Don't need that much volume. So yeah, what a wonderful platform. These things can be had pretty affordably used. They're the going rate for a new hand-wired tube amplifier. But yeah, check them out. Lewis Electric amplifiers. This is called the Buster, which is kind of based on a 5E3 Tweed Deluxe platform, but it has extra power, more usable voicing, and like I said, it's one of the more perfect gigging amps out there. Check one out.